Please sing this. Oh, you can plug that in, play some music.
Music time.
Music time. Let's play something. Well, not from the headphones. You have to put your phone in.
Oh. I don't plug it in.
All right, hello, everybody. Wow, we have. Wait for it. Oh my
God.
1,000 people.
That is cool.
Hey. So we're gonna spoil what just happened. Jade and I, we're doing a scene where, and then he takes this.
And then he...
Gotta cover your mouth. Okay, I'm kidding. We're actually not gonna spoil anything.
Actually, we're not even shooting anything. I don't know what...
We're on lunch right now. We're just hanging out. I was taking a little nap.
I was just chilling next to him, taking a nap, you know, like watching him do stuff.
We were cuddling.
Stella was here, but she just left.
Stella went to go hang out with her other friends. She just wanted to stop by and say hi.
Actually, Stella got cast as Sherman Yu. Did you guys know? No, it's not true.
That's not true. Don't believe that. That's not true.
That's true at all.
So we are here to talk about one thing that's very exciting. As many of you guys know, I tweeted earlier that we have some amazeballs news, and Jade is not only going to tell you about it, he's going to tell you about, Woo! He's going to tell you about what we can all do to help. I have personally seen... Yeah?
Hi.
Hi.
Can I come in?
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Are we being graced?
Oh,
we are being graced
It's
with
so
the...
good in here.
Oh my god. Wow. All right.
Oh, sorry.
This is a real
Hey guys,
party.
it smells really good, Alberto. In
That's
here.
surprising because I thought I smelled
Like, is that a true statement?
It is a true statement. My dressing room smells a lot worse than this.
Oh my
Go
God,
vote
this
for
is so
Jade.
much.
Go vote for Jade
We
right
haven't
now.
told him
Yes,
Oh.
but that's so.
But that's where we're going.
Jade.
So Jade is going to break down what we're doing, and we've seen the power of what this fandom can get done on the internet. So Jade, tell them what they can do to help.
Oh my gosh, you guys are the best. Okay, so basically, this is what's going on. You guys know that I'm part of a web series called That's My DJ.
If you haven't seen it, go check it out. There are 3 seasons online.
Yeah,
It's
on
dope.
YouTube. You can check it for free. It's really
Seen it.
cool.
Oh, amazing.
Okay, and so basically, we were nominated for a Canadian Screen Award, and here in Canada, it's basically like Oscars / Golden Globes of Canada, which is really really good. And hey DW Watterson, our director of That's My DJ and creator, she's nominated for Best Directing. So exciting and happy for her. Last year we had Emily Pickford nominated for Best Actress. And this is where you guys come
You
in.
could breathe.
Yeah, don't
This
worry.
is because I have this
plugged
corset.
in.
I have this corset, and
Only
it's like so tight.
about 1,400 people are watching me right now.
So it's really, really amazing, guys, because now you have a chance to vote for Audience Choice Award, which will be televised. And basically, what my whole team pushed me to do is have you guys vote for That's My DJ. Since we're already in the running for nomination, you can vote for Audience Choice. I have the link all over the place. I'll put it up somewhere.
What we're going to do is I'm going to put the link in my swipe up as well within the next, as soon as we hang up, give it 10 minutes, so that you guys can go to either my Insta Live, my Insta Story, or Jade's Insta Story, and we'll put the swipe up so that you guys can swipe up, type Jade's name in, and you can vote up to 100 times a day.
Yeah, which is crazy. So 100 times a day per ID. So that means like per
So
email.
create fake accounts, basically. Create a bunch of fake accounts.
Okay,
and-
we
and
know
then
that a
just-
lot of you guys have multiple Twitter accounts, which means you have multiple emails from which to do this.
Yeah, basically that's it. So basically you can put in an email or your Facebook and vote up to 100 times a day per user ID.
So I have 2 emails, so that means I could vote up to 200 times a day,
Which
not
is
including
nuts.
like Facebook.
So right now we're in phase 1 of the competition. So basically from now until February 5th, you can vote 100 times a day per user ID per day. And then after February 5th, what's going to happen is that they're going to announce the official top 10 nominees, and then we'll go from there once that happens. But right now, you can go in the link that we're going to post, and all you have to do is, on the left side, you'll see audience choice write-in category. So basically, it means you have to write it in yourself.
So write Jade. How do you pronounce your last name, Jade?
Hassoune.
Hassoune. So Jade Hassoune. It's kind of how you spell it, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
Jade
that's why I put the
Hassoune.
accent. So, but you don't have to put the accent because it won't let you put it in. So just Jade Hassoune, the way like my Twitter handle is, and my Instagram and all that. And it's pretty crazy, but you can do that 100 times a day. And if you do that even once, I love you so much for it. And my team will be very excited that that's my DJ. And then we'll get into phase 2. So basically, we have until February 5th, which is 5 days from now, to accumulate as many votes as possible. And then phase 2 will be announced on February 9th. And then we'll go to top 10, and then there's phase 3, which is top 5, and then top 3.
And then Jade's going to win.
And we're counting on all of our help for Jade to win, because we think he deserves it.
Right.
And I think you guys can make that happen.
And by the way, we're shooting a really cool scene today.
Yeah,
so.
We were just telling them, remember when all of this happened?
And then Alberto...
It's from the books, though. Ha! Alright,
She
bye,
said,
guys.
bye. Thanks for coming. So, yeah. I love you guys so much. Haven't been... well, she smashed that doll. Oh my god, you guys are cute.
Will you do me a favor real quick? Can
Yeah.
you grab those 2 books that are over there? Sure. I want to talk about one thing, because it came to my attention that I never brought this up. This morning, I got to my trailer. For everyone that sends me and Jade fan mail, I want you guys to know that we do receive it, and I am working on a way to efficiently send mail back. It's going to take some time,
Oh, wow.
so don't ask me about it. Don't say, when's it going to happen? It might happen. It'll be a while. But, you'll see that on Jade's story. But, I opened my trailer. I got to my trailer today, and I got this package from a fan that had multiple copies of Kurt Vonnegut books that were published in 1984, 1970, and a poetry book that's actually at my chair on set, and I've been reading all of the poems. It's a poetry and photography book called The Stories for You. I'm sorry, I can't remember the name of the fan who sent me these books, but you are awesome. Thank you. Also, I want to point out the group of fans that I'm sorry, I don't know who gave me these, but I put them by my bed. They're the fans that sent me a bunch of little cards. And that in the cards they say, like, open this one when you're happy. Open this one when you hear good news. Open this one when you're inspired. Open this one when you're sad. I don't know which fans sent me that. I'm going to look it up later. But I want you to tell me that I wanted to tell you guys that I have been reading them. I read my New Year's card. I read my good news card because I got good news a couple days ago. And I've been reading them. So
It's really amazing, you guys. Like, when you send stuff, you don't even know how much it touches us, really. And there's a lot, and we're trying to... Hey, oh my god, I'm commenting! We're trying to connect and, like, sort of give back to you guys at the same time. But we do receive them. We love about it. We talk about them all the time. We both had a book that was given to us today. We're like, oh, look what someone sent me. Oh, look what someone else
So
sent me.
cool.
Yeah,
So cool.
it's so incredible. And this is really amazing to have this incredible family of you guys. Such love, like an ocean of love on the internet. Is just a blessing, really.
Mm-hmm. And it helps us on those days when things get hard. It helps us on those days when things are feeling great. And it helps us on those days when we need that extra bit of, like, inspiration in our coffee. You guys
really.
You guys really... Is voting international, Jade?
Yes, voting is international. You can vote all over the place. And after basically on phase 2, they're going to include all social media votes. So on Instagram comments, Facebook comments, Twitter comments. But right now, because we're just going for the write-in category, it's basically only the votes on that website that we're going to give you. And guys, really, honestly, if this award happens, it's for you. Because I want you guys to feel like we're coming together. And really, it's your award. So, you know, the fact that I'm nominated or not, just the fact that you guys have started voting and I'm seeing that stuff, that's just incredible for me.
And if you only like voting for things that you feel that you're informed about, which is something that I always talk about, take an hour and a half today and go watch all of That's My DJ, season 1, 2, and 3. You'll love season 1, it gets you into the world. Season 2's like epic, and then season 3, this guy kind of crushes it.
Oh my gosh.
So you'll have a lot of fun. Also, the director, if you guys remember, she was the one that we talked about Anchor's episode
Exactly. Yes. So you guys already know. You already know the group of people, of creatives that have come together to create this show. Which honestly, guys, is like one of the things I love the most that I've ever done. And if you can go watch it on YouTube, that'd be amazing. So just so that you know what you're voting for, sort of, because you know it is part of the nominations of this year's Canadian Screen Awards. So you know you can use a bunch of hashtags like Audience Choice, Canadian Screen Awards. You can tag them in so that your voice is heard.
I just thought of a name for the thing we were talking about.
What?
The Celie and the Simon.
Oh, that'd
be epic, right?
We have so many plans in store for you.
So many ideas that we're gonna get moving. What else? So we're gonna post the swipe up links in our Insta stories today, so that y'all can help. Thank you again to all the fans that have been sending me these books, the fans that have been sending me your letters. I have been receiving them. Don't think I haven't, and I'm sorry that I can't respond to all of you because you know, Millennium Lint. You were one of the ones. You were one of the ones that wrote me the little cards. They're like, read this one when you're happy. Read this one when you're sad. I'm actually gonna post one of the quotes you wrote on one of the cards. I'm pretty sure it was you, Sophia. Thank you. What was I saying before that? Someone asked me what I was reading right now. Oh, Rosende reads. Anyone wants to join my book club?
It's never too late, guys.
Never too late.
I'm like catching up as much as I can because I'm reading like 4 books at the same time, but I really try. And every time I say Alberto, I'm like, oh my god, I'm further along.
So we just had a conversation because Jade is in part 2 of 1984 right now. So anyone that's in my book club remembers that that's where Julia and Winston start becoming closer and all this cool stuff.
Oh my gosh, so cool. So, yeah, guys, already thank you for everything you've done so far for this whole like voting thing. But honestly, if this could happen, it would make me so happy for you. And also, it's like a Canadian thing because we don't have a lot of that going on. But we're here in Canada shooting Shadowhunters, and all this this web series is all Canadian artists and content, so check it out. There's also Christian Brune who's in it, who's in Orphan Black. If you like that show, he's one of the leads as well. Yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff.
I was gonna say one more thing. We can't spoil one thing. We can just say that like it's an interesting thing that me, Izzy, and Meliorn are all on set at the same time.
That's very interesting. I wonder why. I mean,
that's all I can say. It's almost like we're working together.
Almost.
It's almost like we might be in scenes together.
Almost like it could possibly be. I mean,
maybe it's a fight.
Maybe I just woke up like this, and I just have ears and scars and armor when I wake up. And
maybe Melian and Simon are actually just hanging out as broskies.
Maybe they are.
Dude, that'd be so cool.
Maybe they're not.
Maybe they're not. So what we can't tell you no more.
Oh my god, I want to tell you one thing. Okay, so basically, because of you guys and because of your response, just to our friendship.
Oh yeah.
When we're going to Milan this summer, there's going to be a photo shoot that you can take with us based on our friendship. I think it's called Alberto or something like that. Yeah, so I just wanted to say thanks for creating that.
Oh yeah, that's such a when Jade and I saw that, we were so happy. We're like, yeah, we get to take pictures together.
Yeah,
that's dope.
which is so much fun. So it's gonna be fun to have you part of it as well and like play around with us and laugh. Or we'll be really, really serious and bored.
We can talk about Chai real quick. Simon and Jordan. I never got to talk about him. You guys are gonna really love what Chai brings to the team. I don't know if you guys know Chai, if you guys follow him or anything. He's an absolute sweetheart, super talented actor. If you haven't, go check out his Instagram page right now and go look at the fight scenes he had to do for his other show in Australia. They're freaking epic.
Yes.
And it's funny because Chai is like a super humble, nice, genuinely good person, and he never told us that he was doing that much badassery. So it was cool for us to be like, holy shit, Chai, you're such a badass.
I haven't met him yet. We talked on Instagram.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. What else can we tell you guys? Have you eaten? You need to eat.
I ate like a couple bites.
Yeah, I need to eat too. I mean, yeah.
But yeah, this was just like kind of a quick thing to give you some information. We'll post all the links everywhere. Thanks for your votes, you guys. I'm pretty sure that we can make this happen. You know, I've started to gather Meliorn's army, and it's looking real good. So, I just want to thank you and love you, and let's get this for you. Really, it would be amazing. It would be amazing. And that award is televised, so you'll get to see the whole nominations and like going on stage and all that stuff. So,
okay, let's see if we can answer this question. We'll answer a few questions before we go. What can we expect from this season?
Quite a lot of stuff from the books, actually. Like a lot of stuff from the books, intertwined with
some new stuff that we throw in, as we usually do.
Yeah, links to like, some things that maybe you had missed in previous seasons that you thought were like, oh my god, that was in the books, are maybe appearing now
in interesting ways that you'll be like,
always in ways that fit in the film world. Yeah.
What else? As you guys know, as is true with Shadowhunters, things always get worse, and then they get worse, and then they might get better, but then they get worse. The stakes are just as high.
Did you visit Quebec? Well, I actually live in Quebec. I live in Montreal, and that's where I grew up. Will you guys ever collab on music and covers? Yes, that's
coming. Yeah, that's happening now that he's finally in Toronto.
Yeah, and it's actually been happening. It's just we never recorded.
We never record it. We always just goof around.
Yeah.
Are we gonna cry this season?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to say I hope so, but if you have a heart,
you might.
It could happen.
What else? Ask us stuff.
Can we tell us something about Simon's storyline? I can tell you that we ended season 2 with not sure of where Simon is and where he's going. We know what the promise he had to keep.
Right.
I can say that things get a lot harder for Simon, and as continually he has to do, which I'm starting to kind of realize. I think it's just the thing about being a person and being alive is you have to continue to find and make your place.
Yeah, always.
It's not going to be there for you. You have to make it and say, "This is mine. I own this." And I think Simon's going through that journey.
Really good, man.
That was this.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I feel so bad for Jade that armor seems uncomfortable. Is it uncomfortable, Jade?
It used to be way more uncomfortable, but because it's leather, it's kind of like shaped.
Can you do a catwalk
to my body? I'm missing some parts here, but
I just love the sound he makes. Ready?
Yeah.
Can you guys hear that? Look at that! Look at that! Ah!
But it's it's now it's more moldable and I can move way better. But at first it was quite tight, and there was a time when I took off the corset part, my lungs they expanded and my ribs seemed like it separated. It was crazy.
All right, so everyone asking about Sizzy, like I said earlier, don't worry, we're taking care of it. It's going to happen when it's meant to happen and when it's right to happen.
What's Sizzy?
The best ship ever.
What's Sizzy?
The slow, creepy smile. And then there was one more question that someone asked. Why didn't I keep the mustache and beard for Simon? Wanted to.
Was that for real?
No, that was more of a joke. Because as you guys know, Simon's kind of frozen in time. He becomes a fledgling vampire, no facial hair, and then that's kind of the way I think it could be.
Yeah, true.
It would break it would change things. And I'm glad to see that there was, in that poll that I made for the mustache, it was like 70-30, no to yes.
Cool.
30% is more than enough for me to keep a mustache. So maybe in the off season you'll see me grow out the stash again.
That would be so fun.
Marvel. Oh yeah, Infinity War is supposed to be. I can't wait for that to come out. And then Black Panther. I've only seen amazing things about it, so I can't wait to see that. What else do we? Any other questions? Because we'll go in like a minute or 2 or 3.
Yeah.
If you guys ask really compelling questions, we stay for longer. If not, Jade and I both need to eat because we maybe have some scenes that come up soon where we have to do a lot of physical things, and it might require us to have some sustenance.
Might.
Bob Ross. That's awesome. I've actually been painting. Maybe I'll post pictures of the paintings I've been painting.
How many episodes? The same as last season?
20 episodes, split up into 2 seasons.
Exactly.
3A and 3B. If your character were real and in front of you, what would you tell them?
I'd be like, you look like me, I think.
I would just be like, Simon, give me a hug.
And I'd be like, take off your clothes. Now give me your clothes. Now, come with me.
Paint Jade like one of your French girls.
What do you mean?
Like paint you.
Oh.
Not paint you,
No,
like have you sit on the couch all lounging and have me paint you.
Actually, that's already something we've planned, so... You'll see it later.
Do we see more characters to the past? Do you mean, do we see there are...
Or the Infernal Devices characters?
I don't know. That's a very good question.
Bonjour, ça va? Julie?
Bonjour, ça va? Je m'appelle Alberto.
Je m'appelle Jade.
Huh?
Me llamo Jade.
Jade. What is with A and B? It's just a way so that we keep track of splitting it up and what we're talking about. Being like, that happens in 3A, 3A, 3A. Okay, this stuff happens in 3B.
Right.
And also A comes before B, just as 1 becomes before 2, but you want to call it 3-1, 3-2. Like, it's confusing, because then are we talking about episode 1 and episode 2? A and B makes it easy to be like, 3B episode 1 is the same thing as saying episode 11.
Mm-hmm.
So 3B1, 3B4, 3014, 31, you know.
Yeah. So that's pretty much the time we have, because I think we have to.
No, you have to start going soon.
Okay. So to recap, you guys can vote for Audience Choice Award and you have to type it in. We'll put all the links there for you, and you can vote 100 times a day per user ID per day until February 5th. So from now to February 5th, we need the army to gather together and make this happen. And we'll see. We'll find out on February 9th what will happen to Step 2.
And we will leave you with one last answer to this question. What was your favorite scene to film so far that you filmed?
Oh, man. I really loved... There's 2 episodes that are like really marked for me. Is episode 10 of season 1 with the portal. The portal was just so epic, and then shooting this fight scenes with Dom and have Melion actually do a fight choreography was really, really cool. And then episode 13 of season 2, where Raphael and Isabel and Melion are fighting together. I really, really love those 2 scenes.
For me, the scene where Simon comes out of the ground is always one of my favorites, just because it was such a turning point for him. And then I think the scene that we're shooting today is pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh man, that actually today, I wish we could talk to you about it, because it feels so right. Like, it feels so...
It's really
epic.
cool.
Like,
and it just... When we have a live after the season has aired and we can just, like, vent, we'll talk about these moments. Just remember to bring them up. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We will post on our Insta stories. You guys just do what you do best and be awesome people. Keep being positive forces of change in the world. Keep reading books, keep asking questions, keep being curious, and keep loving everyone.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. We'll see you guys soon.
Bye.